All right, this video is just a video, maybe some information about if you're doing any kind of planting or food plots for your deer. This was my soybeans, my brassicas, what did not work this year, and then there was more soybeans here. I had them electric fenced off, and I took the fence off too early. So what happened, the deer ate the beans before rifle season even started. So they just stopped coming here. They were nipping some brassica leaves that were coming up, but it's pretty much mowed down to the dirt. You can see there's like nothing to actually eat in this food plot anymore. The bean stalks, let me see if I can zoom up here on anything, are just stalks. There is nothing left to eat here. So don't unwire them. I mean, look, deer still coming in here. They're still walking these hillsides, but you can't take the wire off too soon, I guess, unless you have a big enough food plot. But the reason I'm making this video is this tall grass, because I anticipated that might get eaten out. It's almost 2 acres of food plot, and we're done hunting, so we put out some pumpkins from Halloween and Thanksgiving, so we're done hunting. But I anticipated that food getting eaten soon, early. So with this big grass back here, this hillside, if you watch the last 2 videos of where all these deer have been coming, let's check this out real quick. So we got a licking branch here and a big scrape right along the edge of the wood line. And this is how I like the edge of the woods. Real thick, like you can't even walk through that stuff. Open woods is no good for deer cover. If you have open woods that you can see through, I believe, I'm not an expert, but the deer just go through there. I don't believe they live in open woods. They need this. They need the thick brush to hide in. And this, we don't go in there. We let them stay here. But from down there at the tower, we're hunting all up here. This is 400 yards out. And this is this tall grass that you can see the trails. I'm gonna walk on this deer trail right now. And the deer are walking through this stuff, and it almost looks like a CRP field. And what I figured I was going to do last winter, early spring, there's deer beds all in here. What I did is I got a 50-pound sack and I mixed it with orchard grass, Timothy hay, grass, fescue, and a couple different types of clover. And all I did is I broadcast it into this thick crap, this crappy grass. Like a hayfield, like just crappy stuff. Like, and you can see the deer trails. So what happened was, like, look right here. Like right here, you can see clover. So although this looks like dead grass, and it's chest high, all that good stuff that I just broadcast. I didn't drill press it in, no-till drill, I didn't do any of that. Look at this deer trail. I don't even know if you guys can see this, but I'm on a deer trail. Look at that. That goes through this. So I've got acres on this hillside. That's pretty much in every video, that little shed on the side of the hill there. So you've got bedding area, and you got this tall grass. The tall grass is junk. Goldenrod, there's sticker bushes in here. It's just junk. But by me putting the good stuff down inside it, a lot of it got choked out, but that's what they're coming in here and eating. So a field of this crap is pretty much useless. But if you do go through and broadcast some stuff in there, some of it will grow. And this is where they've been eating. The food plots are already empty, but because I did that, all these deer are coming out of that bedding area, and they're feeding all in this stuff right here, which worked. Now, if you have a hayfield, and you plant it so perfectly and all, look across the road. That's a real far ways away. That's far across that valley. That is beautiful green grass, just beautiful. That green stands out among these hills like nothing, but I never see a deer in it. I never see deer walking in there. Very rarely, very rarely. You'll never see them out there grazing. Right before dark or in the morning, if I look on that hillside, nothing. If I get the binos and look in here, I'll have 20, 30 deer in this stuff right here. So, I don't know. I don't even know if that's a tip. I'm not an expert on anything. But I can tell you that if you have some kind of a junk field, just go through there and broadcast something. Put, like I said, a couple of different types of clover, timothy, fescue, orchard grass. And look, I can just see, I can see it all. I can see it all in here. I'm going to keep showing you this stuff. But it's in here. And they're picking it out. It's green underneath all this dead stuff. And it's not mowed. So it's almost like stockpile. That's what I'm going to call it if you're a cattle guy. This is our stockpile for the winter. And it works.